reading experience. I took down notes from Fearless by Brenda Shoshana, and I'm sharing them with you now. I hope you listen and receive something worthwhile from this. Remember, these are just my notes, not necessarily a report of what the book is about, and might not even be the words or thoughts of the author. Rather, these are notes that I gleaned or thought about while reading. These notes, they are what caught my attention or interest, or the ideas expanded my knowledge or made me think, reflect, or ponder in some way. This video might inspire you to read what I did, and it's my hope that you'll search for the best books and gain information and ideas to help you to become a better person. The more you read, the better you'll think. And the better you think, the more you'll be able to face life's challenges successfully. Thomas Pynchon quipped, "Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get me." Living without fear means the feeling of fear doesn't control your life, distort your thoughts, or rule the day. It means not making decisions based on fear. It means a life lived based on love and goodwill. Just a little light washes away a lot of darkness. The more you give, the more you have. Fear keeps that truth from you. Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of lentils. You sell yours for less. Fear takes away your happiness and your power to thrive, handle difficulties, and be fulfilled. Even a moment of truth begins to loosen the grip of fear. Fear warns you of things that aren't there. It stirs up catastrophic expectations and even hides true danger. Fear is just a feeling based on old thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and expectations. Fear has a vibration that draws certain people, events, and situations to it. When you are afraid of dogs, a dog will sense it, bark, and attack. Becoming fearless requires that you recover your authentic self. Begin by letting go of that which is false. Of course, you can't do this until you have become aware of what's false in your life. Many believe the impossible idea that everything should stay the same. The Greek philosopher Heraclitus wisely pointed out, you cannot step into the same river twice. The river is different, and so are you. If there's no change, there would be no growth. Change is a gift. Fear tells us that change is dangerous. We need to hold on to the familiar. Fear lets us live in the past and never grow up. Fear does not permit you to explore new possibilities, and therefore it dominates your life. By letting go in all your experiences, you can enjoy whatever comes more completely and learn the lessons of life more quickly. Whatever does come is only a temporary situation. True life is flow. You reject life in many ways, and then you feel life is rejecting you. You may think something is painful, or things that are painful are bad for you. And something that feels good has to be good and positive. If you do think this way, you may be rejecting something that is meaningful and accepting something into your life that's harmful. What you like or dislike is not really a measure of anything. Instead, open your minds and hands to everything that comes into your life. When your hands are not grasping, they become supple and available. Fantasies comfort initially, but are based on fear because they draw you away from reality, keeping your energies tied up in wishful thinking rather than facing the situation you're afraid of. In fact, because the situations are not being attended to, the problem intensifies, festers, and grows. It's easier to call something a mistake because the outcome isn't what you wanted. If you did the same thing, but it turned out okay, would you have still made a mistake? We have strong fears about being wrong and wish for perfection in everything. Those fantasies are based on fear. If you feel someone is wrong, you dismiss or reject them. If you feel that they're right and you were wrong, you feel inadequate. Living like this is like looking at a mirage. Realize that there are no mistakes. There's only what happens. So don't give up something and expect some sort of return. Acting with this motive lacks balance because of the expectations. As a result, there's disappointment because your expectation generated the fear of being disappointed. Stop struggling, straining, demanding, and plotting. Allow wisdom into your life instead. If and when you finally do give up all your fantasies, your true purpose will be revealed. When you live defensively, you're not available for correction, creativity, adventure, and the precious experience of love. To experience these, you have to be willing to open up and be willing to experience the good and the bad. It's tempting to turn pain into suffering. All of us want meaning. We want to know why something is happening. Stop and listen to the pain. Pain is asking you to take a good look at what's going on. The angry mind is always there, waiting for the opportunity to flare up. You must be willing to face it and acknowledge it for what it is. Anger begs for power. When you believe its lies, it metastasizes like cancer. When you get involved in justifying your anger, you will find all sorts of theories, beliefs, and reasons to justify it. The more you allow these emotional lies, the more you will attract people who have those negative aspects. Hate attracts hate and projects an unconscious wish to be harmed. When you see the worst in people, you send them an unconscious message that they try to fill. It's hard to move on when you are in the grip of resentment and fear. Anger creates a strong chain. Forgiveness, it lets go. Anger creates, forgiveness lets go. Leave the situation without trying to fix it. Appreciate life as if you were viewing a movie. Letting go in this manner is a form of forgiveness. Forgiveness means you give up trying to control situations. Forget about guilt and shame as you realize that you're human. Just move forward. Stop and think the price hate has. Has it hurt the person you're angry with as much as it hurts you? Ask yourself, how much suffering is enough? Am I willing to feel good today? See hate as a poison. Say goodbye to it. Forget the story that keeps it alive. If you give anger what it wants, you'll get more anger. If you offer compassion and forgiveness, you receive it simultaneously. Forgiveness is a process that needs to be done regularly, like brushing your teeth. Say, I forgive you. Then, even if you don't feel love, say, I'm sending love and light to you. This produces a real effect. Next, find something positive about that person, the way you are alike, and then offer a helping hand. I hope the best for you in your happy readings. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, God care.